Hey guys, welcome to another Pauper video. We are playing some interesting cards that I've seen from Pauper again and Final Fantasy, and we are putting them in mono red control. Hey guys, welcome back here to another Pauper video. We are playing some mono red control. I've played a deck like this previously, playing Avenging Hunter to sort of win the game, but I ultimately don't feel like I don't feel like, how do I not feel? That Avenging Hunter and Initiative is very good right now for multiple reasons. So I'm trying something a bit off the wall here. I'm trying Grab the Prize Demand Answers draw package with Sneaky Snacker in a control deck that utilizes Torch the Tower, Scred, and Lightning Bolt and Suplex. So the interesting thing that if you haven't checked out Casting Commons, I really do highly recommend checking out Casting Commons. We are the greatest English speaking podcast about Pauper. And that is not even, like, I am stating hard facts. I can't prove it, but I'm telling you it's hard facts. Of course. No bias, of course. Basically, we discussed Torch the Tower. That was in the, like, I think the 12th place deck in Paupergeddon. In Blue-Red Scred, it played Torch the Tower. It was a great way to, we were thinking why. The bargain doesn't really come off very often, but it is basically a Magma Spray that sort of sometimes has upside. To deal 3 and scry 1. And effectively, if a permanent dealt this way by Torture Tower, it would exile instead. That's it. So, which is very relevant against Jund Wildfire because you get to hit the... so if you are playing against Writhing Chrysalis, you can go Bolt, Torture Tower, it's exiled. Or you're against Snacker, you go Torture Tower, it's exiled. You Clockwork Percussionist, you Torture Tower, it's exiled, don't get a trigger. Against Refurb, you Torture Tower, it's exiled, the can't blood found it back. Like, these are all relevant things that happen. Like, 2 damage is not a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, 2 damage is not a lot. 3 damage is a bit mid, bit better, but still not a lot. So yeah, and I want to put that in there with Scred, obviously, as Blue-Red has done, but I want to put the Snacker pile in. I've got 4 campfires, because Red's probably going to suck. We're probably going to go long as well, so shuffling back in is probably pretty reasonable. Suplex sort of does the same, but it also exiles the artifact, so you can hit the artifact lands, and that's kind of the idea too. Scred, obviously, just a big removal spell, and that's kind of the deck, right? Like, we're just literally playing campfires, draw packages. And then also, I was kind of like and ahhing, and I'm like, oh, well, Grab the Prize, you know, you've got to discard a card, it's sorcery speed, you're a control deck, you just want to hold cards in your hand, but we have just a lot of situational removal, right? We're going to get matchups where Campfire's not important, okay, the third Campfire can go. Breath Weapon's not important, okay, Breath Weapon can go. Suplex is a situational spell, etc. There's like all that sort of stuff. But then effectively, we're trying to win the game with Sneaky Snackers and then Crimson Fleeting Oliphant. That's the kind of idea, so... strap yourself in for this one because I think it's going to be a long one. Post board, we basically have 7 Pyroblast, 2 Cast into Fire, so they're against blue decks, they're against Artifacts and X1 decks. 4 Weathers for aggro, and then 2 Relics for the graveyard-based matchups, or the long matchups and all sorts of stuff. Anyways, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe, of course. This is a great way to support me. We are on our way to 3K subscribers. Thank you, Daybreak, for all the opportunities with the Creator Program. And, yeah, see you guys for round number 1. Hey, guys, welcome back here to round number 1. We are on the play, and we can keep this hand. We have Camp the Fire. Camp the Fire? Camp the Fire? That's a new one. So we have Campfire here, Torch the Tower, and Fairies? No. They have double Torch. So we can discard a Torch here, draw a card, depending on what they're on. Brainstorm. I am going to assume they are on Blue-Red Scred, and I am going to discard a Torch the Tower. We drew no lands. Not good. So I assume they're either on High Tide here, or they're on, they're on Torch. They're on Blue-Red Scred. So I'm going to pass the turn here. We missed on land drops. Let's see. They drew 1, so the next card will be the top card from the Brainstorm, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to do the same, because I still don't think they are fairies, so we're going to discard this Breath Weapon, and we're going to hope that they don't have a Spell Piece or a Dispel. They have a Spell Pierce. Okay. We could have also hit the Campfire as well, because I don't think that's going to be necessary. They hit a Fjord, so they are Blue-Red Scred. That makes this a lot harder. Land. Oliphant for a land. So I'm going to mountain. I'm going to get the Fjord. As weird as that, the Fjord, the Highland Forest. Because I don't think it's going to come down to it, but they're going to now think what's green, all that sort of stuff. And go from there. So I think the campfire side of things might matter a bit. I'm not 100% certain. Are they mismatched brainstorms? Heathen. Absolute heathen. Don't play Commodore. Play Mystic. Sure. Bwap. Do we get a land? We do not. So, interestingly enough, I kind of want to... I think I'm going to have to, right? So, I'm going to cast this, deal 3 damage to this, and then torch this. So, I've had to use 2 removal spells to kill it, which is not good. I'm going to have to do it sorcery speed because Suplex is sorcery. We're on turn 5. Do they have a 5th land drop? Let's see. Yes, they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just a Lorien. Okay. Not good. So we're going to demand answers here if we don't draw land. We did draw land. Nice. So we're just going to jam our 5-2 and hopefully hold the Monarch forever. Scred's a good one. Scred's better if we draw another land next turn. Brainstorm. Brainstorm number 3. The reason it's good if we draw a land next turn is A, we could Commodore kill their Monarch guy that they could probably play. B, land plus Scred lets us kill Terra as well. Which are, again, all important things. Obviously, we have 4 snow permanents right now. But they can place Terra for 1 here. I'm just going to Scred that. Sure. Another Scred. Not great. But we'll keep drawing. We draw a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ponder. I probably don't have another place. I'm just going to yield to end step. Ponder. So they've seen 3 Ponders, 3 Brainstorms. They're definitely quite far through their deck. It's game 2. Let's not try and demand answers. They'll probably have quite a lot of counter here. Torch the tower, huh? Let's always yield to this. Yes. They've definitely got the mana advantage right through. Ooh, we drew it, grab the prize. Nice. Nice. I don't know how relevant all this stuff's going to be. Game 2. Demand answers. Yield to end step. Sure. Let's discard the Torch of the Tower. They're on 8 cards. We will go Demand Answers. Discard the Grab the Prize. Let them counterspell here. They do not. So we've drew 2 cards in their turn. Do we Demand Answers, discard Snacker? I feel like the answer is yes. Because we discard part of the cost, right? So obviously if we draw... They're going to Spell Pierce. Yep. That was my only concern. Yep. And they get to play a land, hold up, counterspell now. Nope, they're going to play a Terror. Okay. Lightning Bolt. So we're going to play a land, Scred. Do they have a Dispel? And then wait for we play the 2, of course. And then are they going to Dispel it? They are not. Sure. We're going to keep drawing. Discarding the Grab the Prize definitely ended up badly, to be fair. But all is well. Scred. Land. Pass. Another Grab the Prize. Yield to land step here because I'm going to gain 2. Azure Fleet. Yep. I'm going to bolt this end of turn as well. So we're going to do this to gain 2. Let's bolt this. And draw a card. They have 8 cards, 5 mana here. Breath Weapon is not a good one. I guess we start with Snacker, discard Breath Weapon. Sorry, grab the prize, discard Breath Weapon. Bring back Snacker. They counterspell that. 4, 5. So let's play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do they have another counterspell? The likely is they have one, right? They have another hard counter. We'd rather them not, but they do. They replicate. That's a bit awkward. Let's say no. Let's say no. And then let's pass. So now our game plan is here. What is our game plan here? We can try and kill everything. Let them deck out. Is an option. Terror. Draw. Like these are valid options, right? Semi-valid. So let's Scred this. Let's pay the 2. Do you have another counterspell? I'm assuming not. But they could. They do. So that's what, 2 counterspells used? 2 actual counterspells used. Interesting. Do we go again? I feel like we have to, right? We're committed to killing this. I'm just thinking like Murmuring Mystic gets quite problematic, right? So we say yes. Do they have a 3rd counterspell? Which again makes sense. Let's do this. We have 1 card in hand. They can hit us for 5, puts us to 31. And as a fleet, sure. We're probably gonna have to shuffle stuff in soon, right? Suplex. Let's suplex. Let's. I guess I don't do the gain 2, right? Because of casting the fire. Huh. So that's 4 ponders, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 ponders and one preordain. Interesting. Yes. Am I supposed to shuffle these in? Like shuffle this in? I feel like I am supposed to. Because I want all this removal back in. Is the main thing, right? Yeah, we're just dead here. Okay. There's no point in carrying on playing now. So Pyroblasts and Relics, right? So I'm thinking something like somewhere along these lines, right? Do I keep the campfire in? Am I going to go to 4 campfire? I feel like no. I feel like 2's ample. So then what removal? So it's definitely these. And it's definitely the 2 campfires. Right, so that's fair. So it's 4. So we need 5. So is it 3 and 2? I feel like that's probably better because at least Torch is an instant. How much does that matter though? No, I think it's probably just Suplex stays in. We have to try and get more aggressive with Snackers, I think. I feel like this is fine. We have Red Elemental Blast here. I don't think they'll do anything. Nope. We need a land. Found another land. That's pretty good. So we're not going to grab the prize here. They're going to Lorien or Brainstorm? No. They do none of that. They're going to play land pass. Sure. So I'm going to play Lembas here. And let it resolve. Sure. We don't want a second campfire. Scred's fine. I'm okay playing a campfire here. If they want a spell piece, that's fine. They do not. They might do stuff here though, because we're tapped out. Again, I couldn't account that, so that's fine. Preordain is fine. And they untap and do nothing. Turn 4. So let's play a Relic here. They might fight over this. They do. We'll let this resolve. We're going to right click, save targets. I don't think we need to. No. We did miss on land drops though. Something to note. They found a red source. Gain 2. Draw. Snacker. I think I'm okay trying this as well. Like eventually one of these is going to stick, right? Hydroblast this. Yep. Interesting, because I feel like I now can't gain 2 life in case I need to proc the Relic. But also Relic's pretty awkward, right? Because of they have a Terror. Yes. I'm stuck on lands. So target you. Because we don't want them to. The Pyroblast was a really good draw, by the way. Okay. So they have 2 non. Oh my god. Sure. Land. So I might just go and grab the prize. Discard, grab the prize here. Unfortunately. And we drew land. 5. So I think I do this and then pass. Then again, I've got sort of this up. I can Scred that next turn. Another one. Murder Mystic. Sure. You get rid of your Terror here. Yep. Here's 5. No problemo. Gain 2. Stem the bleeding a little bit. Reb. Really awkward though because of the grab the prize, right? Because I want to grab the prize. I need to play this land. Yeah. So I guess I want to go Scred this. This was a test to see if they had nothing. And they had something. So they have a bird. All is fine. Target you now. So we get rid of the spell. I guess I'm supposed to pass the turn. I think I'll leave the Lembas in play, right? Block. We want to use this grab the prize, hopefully. I'm going to use I keep the Lembas in play in case of demand answers. They have 2 cards in hand. I guess I have to hope that they don't have another counter spell. They do not. Bolt. We found a land. Play a land. Target them. I think I'm supposed to. I guess I maybe should have done it then. No. Previously, there were 2 cards in hand. We're going to get domed here. See what they cast. They cast nothing. They attack. Attack for 6. Do I pop this now? I feel like I can need puppy now, but I don't know. Scred, huh? Let's scred this. Pay the ward too. Is he dead? Let's have a little race. I also should have done this before I scredded. So now they can technically pay 6 for their thing and hold up counter spell. If they get into the terror here. We're racing. Odd race, but okay. Okay. So I think we're kind of getting there. We've got the snacker thing under control, right? You're going to sack the season? No. I still think we're game 2. Like, this is obviously just making it take over game 1. Let's attack. I don't need to play this Commodore. I don't need to play this Demand Dancers. I'm just sort of scredding this. So the scred resolves. So then let's Demand Dancers, sack an artifact. This being the artifact. Let's see if they have a counterspell. They do not. The snacker is backer. We are then going to tap this and pass the turn. Yeah. Could play another land here, but I ultimately don't think I want to. I'm intrigued on what their cards are, though. Attack down at 20. We go back to... Oh, they don't attack. Do I bolt this? Yes. I think I bolt this. Just try and keep up the damage. They bolt it? Sure. This is awkward that I can't exile. I should have actually, in response to the bolt, exiled everything to draw a card. Let's re-target them. Commodore. Hydroblast. Sure. 2 cards. Pass the turn. We are going to draw a mountain. My 2-turn clock is here. Hello. Big 6/4. I need to target them with this, I guess. Yes, the Oliphant. Suplex. Just a bunch of removal. You want a kill spell? No. Let's pass the turn. We don't need to commit anything, so like I'm fine just doing this. Brainstorm, sure. I have no car magic. I probably could have relic there. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. A big terror, huh? Sure. Does it die? It dies. So it's gain 2. Target card in the graveyard. Get rid of the terror or the seether landscape. Then tap and swing! Swing, 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 swing! You got the 2? Let's go. Bolt. Oos! Nice! That's how we wrote it up. The snacker just did a lot of the heavy lifting there, let's be honest. Cool. Keep it going. Relic. Yeah, let's keep this. It's not great, right? Our removal suite's not great, but we get to go Relic into Lembus. I can't ask for much better than that. They could have Cast in the Fire, which then obviously stops all this. Brainstorm, Preordain, Ponder. Ponder. Agile to the end step. Tappy tap. So we're going to go land. Lembus. What do we need? Lands, Demand Dancers. All of that is reasonable. And then pass. 10 minutes left on the clock. Should be fine. We will see. Need to kind of keep their graveyard under control is the idea. The Commodore, so we're going to play the Highland Forest here because it's our only tap land. And then we can play Commodore on 4 potentially. Unfortunately, we're just going to do this so it keeps it under control. I don't prefer doing this, but I'm going to Fetch Land Brainstorm. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ponder, sure. Not ideal. Land. So they could have Cast into Fire. How relevant do we care about that? Not really. So we're going to do this by sacking an artifact. And if they Cast into Fire, then at least it's resolved. This resolved. They actually did nothing. 7 cards. I guess we get rid of spell, please. And then we pass the turn. Kind of want a Pyroblast. Kind of want to keep all of these Commodores as well. So I don't know if I want to Demand Dancers. I probably don't. We're hitting land drops, so this Relic is keeping it under control, which is nice. So they're gonna have to commit an expensive terror at some point, right? Is the idea. Is the idea. Sure. Land. Pyroblast. So we're at the point of potentially discarding here. So do we just discard a Suplex and call it a day? I don't hate that. It's a card I would have discarded to Demand Dancers. So they are going to pass the turn, huh? So let's start by tagging you. Get rid of the Seeding Landscape, of course. And in the end step, do I want to pitch some? And if so, what do I pitch? I feel like Crimson's probably better than Lightning Bolt, right? So I'm probably okay discarding a card, discarding a Lightning Bolt end of turn. Which 2 snackers cost? Suplex. So we get tap this, you lose a card. And then we pass the turn, discard a snacker. Like, it's not free, this relic, right? Obviously, because they get hit snackers, but it is what it is. 9 cards in hand. I'm just going to do this and then discard the snacker, am I? No, I'm probably just going to play the double relic's pretty good. It's good at obviously keeping the graveyard under control from our perspective. Mountain's fine. I'm not at the point where I'm going to play as Commodore, I don't think. I think I basically just try and kill this. Can't expect if it's blue. Gone. I feel like they want to fight over this. Counterspell's fine. Sure. It's dead. So they have another counterspell, is that? Most likely. So we'll play this. Unfortunately, to get counterspelled. Yeah. Because we miss land drops, we actually don't have a follow-up here. Demand Dancers is pretty good. I guess we target them to get rid of this counterspell. They're just got an army of counter magic now, though. That's the problem. Murmur Mystic is not good. Not good. Pyroblast? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Commodore. This is why I thought Commodore was important here as well. As it's a good way to... Ooh. We did take it. That's interesting. Scred my guy, huh? Sure, you get a bird. Scred. We draw a card. Oliphant. Do I go for... I definitely tap this, right? The problem is Spell Pierce, right? I'm gonna go for this, though. They definitely have another counterspell. They just chose not to... Oh. They resolved. Now, that is interesting. Huh. Another Murmur Mystic. Now, that looks like it's getting Pyroblasted. Can't outspell if it is blue. Be gone. Hydro? They have a Hydro. So that resolves. We target this. Get rid of the Hydro. That resolves. Just slightly annoying. They take the Monarch back here. Red Elemental Blast, huh? 5, 6, 7. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't have enough to do everything. So what do we want to do? We want to look at pushing a Commodore. It resolves. Sure. Good sign for us, I guess. Do we want to go Suplex plus Bolt? Probably not. Probably just want to pass. This is the only awkward thing with removal. They're removing what? The Commodore? I just have to try and get this thing to resolve. So this... I have to try and get this stuff dead, right? Block. By stuff, I mean the Hydroblast this. So, what do I have to do? I have to pop this. I guess the birds are resolving anyways, so I might as well... It makes no difference. I might as well wait till they're gone. Then pop this. So at least I hit something here. Do they have bolts? Oh, nope. An army of birds. We took out the breath weapons too. I think this is all Ogre. They're on 20. Under a Scred. I think it's gonna matter. It's a bit late. They're on 5 cards here. Block. Just gonna try and kill one of these, see what happens. There are 5 cards in hand. The likelihood is they have a lot of interaction here. I'm just gonna bolt this. Scred that. I could have double blocked, but I ultimately didn't think that's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna die to the birds. I'm just gonna go to the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to round number 2. Let's see what we're against. We are on the draw. Oh god. Can I have a burn spell? Oh, they're spy. Yes. They are the wall spy version. Sure. So none of this is really gonna matter. So the players land grant again. Over Ogre. I'm gonna sack this, make sure I hit my land drops. Blap. Montagna. Domain Dancers. Nope. Not what we need. 5, 8. We found a burn spell. Generous End, huh? We kind of need to get to a point where they think they're safe and then we go kill this, kill this, kill this, and then they've comboed off and killed themselves. Is kind of what we need to do. We have Demand Dancers though, so we can sort of hold up mana. Double Overgrown Varmints. Mass Vandal? Land grant. Sure. Geese. Forest. Suplex, huh? I don't think suplex is really cutting it. But I will play a land and pass the turn. Might as well attack. I'm not blocking, so I might as well attack. I'm not blocking against the 2 or 4 defenders. We'll hold up Demand Dancers here. We can also bolt something, but does not seem great. Yes. Is that all of the lands out the deck? 2, 4, 5, 6. Play Big Bomb. Play Axebane. Axebane. 4 mana for a Spy. If we, weirdly enough, if we had a second Bolt here, as opposed to a Suplex, we would have all been fine. Titan Selves. So they do only have 5 lands, which is interesting. Dread Return. They do run they run double Dregscape. Good to know. Go. These are all good things to know. Torch the Tower would have been great there. So we want 2 relics. Makes sense. Do we want Weather? Weather might be an option too, I guess. I feel like Snacker doesn't cut it. Breath Weapon's fine. Campfire's sort of okay, not great. It's not great. Maybe call it a day there? Yeah. I think Weather's a bit mid, but... Oh. Sweet. Do we hold on to this? Play Orphan, play Relic? I guess we see what's in their hand, right? It's a big one. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what we do. Because turn 1 Relic, we can try and get their graveyard under control, right? Be pretty slim to not to. And this avoids it avoids Mass Vandal if they can Generosent and stuff. Then we have Weather. So I'm going to play Oliphant here for the Highland Forest. Highland Forest. We've got Grab the Prize, which is sort of mid, but Generosent. And save targets. We need to do this to make sure the graveyard's empty for Mass Vandal. So they can't get rid of our Relic. And that's like the back and forth that we've got to sort of do, right? Gatekeeper Vine. Yavol. Forest. Forest in the bin. So we've got Forest in hand, sorry. Suplex, huh? I feel like I want to keep that for an Axebane. So I think I'm just going to pass. We've kept hitting land drops. We probably could have spent that turn to... Ah, no. It doesn't matter, does it? If they play Generosent here. Sure. So they're getting the lands. They just got Natural State here, maybe? They did that in our upkeep. They have a land. They have a Quirion. Sure. So it's target them, remove a card. And then interestingly enough, it's come up that basically because these are... Paid 2 spells. I'd like that to be a Demand Dancers there. Commodore. Let's target their thing. Let's grab the prize, the Commodore. We hit another land, that's nice. Cool. Because that's all we want, we're just relying on stopping them from winning. Is kind of the idea, right? 4 lands, so 1 land left. Lead, sure. Axebane, Caretaker, Overgrown Batman. So they play the Caretaker. That's fine. It's an awkward one, this, right? Because I now need to... I kind of want to suplex that. Grab the prize. So let's suplex this. Target this. Get rid of the cards from the game. So they have Overgrown Battlements, Axebane Guardian, 4 unknowns. Now 5 unknowns. There's the lands. Overgrown Battlement that we know about. Yes. Yes. Now we're going to look at passing the turn, huh? So let's bolt this. So I think we're going to grab the prize, the Weather the Storm, because I don't think it's going to matter that much. We have played a land this turn. I don't really want to do it. Do we want to give them lots of mana? Is it lots of mana? Do we want to torch the tower, the Gate Creeper Vine? So they only have 1 mana. So that's 4, 5, 6. It's like, do they have Mass Vandal? I think I'm going to hold. Let them have a turn with 7 mana, is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. See what they do. They play a lead. That is not good, because that means the graveyard's got something in, so if I could then scred this, we're not in a winning position. They use their black too. They found a Balustrade Spy, and a Vitu-Ghazi, a Disciple, an Axebane, and an Overgrown Battlement. All these are good. Solid cards. There are 9 cards now. Aye. So awkward. Maybe I should need Sandstorm or something. Is that what it's called? Swirling Sandstorm? Axebane, sure. It's like one of them. It's like, do I just give them a bunch of mana and just be like, okay with that? And then they'll never spy combo? I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Caretaker, sure. Because I don't think they have the ability to walls off, right? Which is the big thing. No other artifact right now. 2 mana. They can't collect evidence, so they don't do anything. It's just a 1/3 with reach. Which they bodied in probably for Snacker. Sure. I don't really care about that. Right now, the main thing is they've got no creatures in the graveyard. Spy, target me. Yes. I milled a land over. Pretty sweet. 4. I kind of want to keep this, right, just in case. But I don't know how many creatures they've got. It's pretty interesting, this, right? 4 cards in hand. Do I just accept the mana? The mana situation. 4, 5, so that's 18. I think I just pass. Land is not ideal. We're just gonna pass the turn. And they're gonna try and kill us with combat damage here. Basically. Spy. Sure. Target me. We do have enough removal spells to kill all these. That's fine. We just need to get to that point. We'll kill the 2/3 here. Take 4. We have campfires as well, so maybe I should be keeping them in instead of weathers. Scred. Sort of in a similar boat. Rinse and repeat. I don't really care about all the mana, I don't think. Now they've got a lot of it, I don't care, I don't think. Lead. Not great, not ideal. Means I can't kill anything this turn that I don't torch. They drew 5 cards. Jesus. Quirion, sure. Quirion, Caretaker even. So they've got Generous End, Axebane, Quirion. Yeah. So I get to target this, exile this. 3, 4, 5, 6. I then get to cast this on here. I've used 2 Balustrade Spies. That 10. 6 mana for an end. Sure. Gonna play Quirion. 3 mana for an Axebane. Quirion. Axebane. 4 cards in hand. So I'm going to end step, scred this. Big bad boy. And then cast Weather the Storm. Woo! It's enough of a life buffer, I think. Gives a few turns. Breath Weapon. Pretty good one, but it only hits a Quirion right now. So they have a lot of mana, but that's sort of all they have. They can get to a point where they can put a creature in the graveyard somehow and Mass Vandal. That'd be pretty bad. Dregscape. Okay, so it hits that too. They've played 2 spies. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. We have a lot of draw, we have a lot of removal. Torch the tower. Torch the tower's pretty good against this. We can... what else can we do? We can torch the tower, the 3/3, and Breath Weapon. Or do we hit the 2/3 flyer? We can block the 3/3 quite well, I guess. I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we take this 9, and then we probably look at casting these at the end of turn. Because we kill 3 things this way. Yeah, and then we get to go end step. So let's do... oh, I guess we killed this as well, which is slightly annoying, but... we do this. We target this. This might be their out, though, because obviously we can only hit 2 creatures. And then we cast Torch on the... I think we have to hit the flyer, because we can't really block the flyer very well, because we took the snackers out, right? Yeah. Took 2 campfires out, too. Okay, breaks out one of them. And Dregscape still. I was kind of hoping that we could get to a point where we could hit this Dregscape, but I don't think that's going to be the case without sacking the relic. And there's only 2. They've only seen 2 Balustrade Spies. Generous End Cycle. Have they got the Mass Vandal? I feel like they've got the Mass Vandal, right? Oh no, just a bunch of black. Troll. Troll's not a good sign for us. I'm going to Balustrade Spy. Oh, Dread Return? Sure. That's sort of annoying, right? Because obviously the 5, but it's a 5/7. Like, we can obviously deal with that. They exile that. That's interesting. They're literally going down full combat route, right? So we take 6 here. We need an answer for a couple of things. Interesting. I probably would have been fine. I think the problem is our lineup was a lot of screds, right? So like we lined up a lot of... discard a card. This. If I can answer their board, we're in a reasonable position. I get rid of this Dread Return, because it's slightly obnoxious. We play a Lembus. Let's scry. We do not want to land. We found a land anyways. Let's play a Campfire. And then we will pass the turn. So I kind of want to shuffle all this stuff back in too. Alright, there's quite a lot of good stuff. Not massive amounts. I think that's better than negating something for 2 life. Balustrade Spy, sure. Target us. Sure, we mill 2 cards. Pretty good going. We got no cards in hand here, so 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to shuffle these in. Going to 8, 5, 6, 7, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8. Who misclicked? Land, I bet. I bet we draw a land here. No, we do a torch the tower. So they've had 3 Balustrade Spies. The chance of having another one is pretty slim. What do we need? Scred? Scred for this. 3, 4, 5, 3. That's exactly 6. But then we got this. We have this. So we need exactly Scred, right? So now we got a 9. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can kill this. Sure. Pass the turn. So they just attack here. Do we kill the flyer? Problem is there's no 3, right? So again. So there's a 3 and a 2. There's no 2, sorry. So I could have gained 3. Shot this, I guess, but I still would take 6. I go to 1 here. I think I'm going to hit this because it's the most damage. Because I have to, right? Because if it's 5, 8, 9. But this is only 8. I'm on the back foot for sure. I don't really know what does it. I was going to say I'm going to draw Demand Dancers, which I can't cast. Discard a card. Second artifact. Damn. I knew that was going to happen. But it did happen. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 3. Let's see if we can get a win on the board. We can keep this. We can keep this for sure. We're on the play. Let's pass the turn. I think the awkward thing is obviously not having the right card advantage, right? Grab the prize and Demand Dancers just ain't it. I think Demand Dancers is... If we had another Demand Dancers, we would be fine, right? Is the way I'm seeing it. Because ultimately, do I want to scred? I want to scred this, slow them down, untap, grab the prize. Do I want to grab the prize or hold Demand Dancers? I guess I'll hold Demand Dancers. It's sort of the same thing, right? It's much of a muchness. Like we have Breath Weapon here. Okay. 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 Unit lens up. Let's discard. Do we discard Suplex here with Torch plus grab the prize as a draw spell potentially? I think we'll just discard grab it. Oh my god. Hard punished. No lands either. Oh my god. I'm just gonna pass. So if I discarded Suplex here, I could have grabbed the prize Snacker. This matchup should be good though. We have Breath Weapons, Torture Towers. Every single point of our removal spells just kills these cards. We need to just not miss on land drops, wind them away, and not get too overwhelmed. And there are ways we get overwhelmed. So let's torches. Again, we don't have 3 lands, so I kind of have to keep these around. I'm just gonna yield to end step, I think. I don't really care about the whole Quirion Ranger stuff, right? Wind them where they hit Timberwatch, Quirion, Findhorn. So they're going to play one of the Findhorn elves. Why play the Quirion there? They get to untap a land, but that's sort of it. Can we find a land, please? That'd be really good. We did find a land. Nice. So now we can hold a Breath Weapon. We also have Suplex plus Bolt. I kind of want them to just commit a bunch of stuff here. 3 mana, 4 mana. Big guy. Whatever it is. 6. Another Generous End. It's their third generous ends in the top 20. It's slightly annoying. They attack for 1. No, I'm just slightly annoyed. Now we have a 5-7 to deal with when we miss on land drops. Like, okay. I can't believe we discarded to grab the prize and got double in Snacker. Like, what the hell? This is how we lose these games. Play Aquarian, sure. There are 3 cards in hand and we know 2 of them. One's a Tim Watch, one's a Finthorn Elves. Tim Watch, sure. Swing for 6. I think we just Breath Weapon, right? It's good enough. Finthorn Elves plus Unknown, sure. Take 5 though. Slightly annoying. Lembas. Lembas. Give me Demand Dancers. I don't want another land right now because I want action. Let's do that and then pass. Again, this should be a solid matchup as long as we don't miss land drops. As long as we, you know, I don't know. Mass Vandal the Campfire, I'm assuming. Sure. Can't do anything about that. Lamo. Got it. We're on the 1-1 train. Oliphant, huh? Mountain Cycle. I'm just gonna get a mountain here. I don't need to play the weird tap land for the sake of it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 12. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to kill this. 4, 5, 6. Do I just kill? I guess there's no difference between this and this, apart from this doesn't die to a top deck breath weapon. So I just kill this. And I'm gonna Lembas gain 3 because even if I draw Demand Answers, I'm just gonna Snacker, right? So it doesn't matter. 1 card in hand. Then it hits for 7. So we should be on a 3-turn clock, the fact that we're on 15, which is quite nice. But they also could have Nyx Bomb, which pump a little bit of damage. Pretty awkward. And also Snacker's now tapped as well. I feel like that was our window. That was the window. I really do like the idea of Snacker in this list as a way to actually win the game, but there's no recursive draw by the Demand Dancers, so it just ends up being really awkward. So, like, even if we had the Monarch, we can't draw 1 card. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, if Blue-Red Scred has the Monarch, or whatever, they can go... if Blue-Red Scred has the Monarch, they can play Preordain and then draw a card in the end of turn and bring back a Snacker. Like, that sort of thing. Like, obviously, I know they don't have Snackers in the deck, but as an example. Our Snacker's just bad. Like, we have, what's that? 4, 8, 12... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 removal spells, and we lost that game. Against a deck that makes... its game plan is to make 1-1 little men. That is abysmal. It's fine. We have one of our 2 of breath weapons, which is pretty nice. I literally was like, oh, I'll put more breath weapons in the side, but I decided not to because I was like, well, I have a million removal spells, why should I need to? Which, to an extent, makes sense. So we have to play Mountain here and then pass, and then we will Oliphant. I don't think we want to Scred this whatever 1-drop they're going to play. Quirion or whatever. I'd rather wait till they play a couple and then just Castify them. Yep. I don't need to get the tap land out the way. I'm going to not F6 in case they play Quirion here and try and be cute. They are not trying to be cute. Okay. Demand Dance is a good one. I don't need to use it yet though. I'm just sort of wait, right? Bide my time. Yes. The Oliphant first generous end off. Still don't need to do anything. Let them just attack for 1. Commodore. That I don't mind doing. They can't currently take the Monarch. I can block this thing, so that doesn't matter. Okay, sure. What was their hand? Yeah. I think I'm fine with this. I think the setup seems sort of fine again. We just need to basically not lose. Not miss land drops and not, like, have that weird game where you try and draw lands with grab the prize and draw into 2 snackers and discarded your discard draw spell. The main thing is obviously we need another Demand Dancers, right? And you can ditch the snacker. So once you get another Demand Dancers effect that can sack an artifact to draw 2 cards in red, basically you can play Wellsprings and Lembases, sort of like that sort of game plan. And then utilize double snacker here. I feel like I'm going to keep this hand, but I'm definitely going to regret keeping this hand. Like, I'm fine with getting these going. I don't want to Scred this. I'd rather Scred something actually important. Lightning Bolt is fine. Because we have so many good draws here. We have a Lembas, which also draws us cards. Like, I think I'm okay with this. Quirion. Sure. And I tap this, then target these. Do I bolt this? Yes. So they only get the 1 mana. Oh, they have a Tamil safe game? Sure. They get to untap it, but they lose that mana, so they're cutting into the same boat. Priest? Wind up. Okay. All after a wind up. They drew Findhorn Lamar Elves. Okay. I don't think I care about killing these. I think I'll take another removal spell though. They get to go Findhorn and Lamar Elf. Do they just commit these and hope and pray they play the tip watch? Okay. Sure thing. Land. Let's cast this on here. And then let's pass the turn. And again, don't need to commit anything else to it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 mana available here, so an Avenging Hunter would be bad. They do not have that. I'm going to target this. They have a Findhorn Elves and 3 unknowns. Okay. Why play that one? Okay, I was going to say, why play that one? Because you're showing me that you have less cards in hand. Another mountain. The 2 snackers are still in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 3 lands away from killing an end. Winding Way. They drew Nyxborn. Genent. Sure. Scary stuff. I think I'm actually supposed to kill one of these. And then sack this gain 3. I probably should have just gained 3, right? And then pass the turn. Demand Answers. Lembus. Give me Breath Weapon. I definitely don't want another land. Demand Answers. Discard a card. Discard this. So we've got some value. We drew all lands. Holy shit. So the reason I did this as well, the Scredding of the Guy was there basically even further away from casting Generous End. This is 5 mana. So they're Nyxborn now, which is fine. It's a reasonable thing to do. Nyxborning for 4. Oh, they're putting it on there. Okay. Sure. Makes sense. Oliphant. 4, 5, and 6. So at least we got a spell, I guess. It's not a great one, but it's a spell. I don't think we're going to attack. We're probably going to block. We do have a lot of good draws though. Grab the Prize, Demand Answers, Breath Weapon, all this sort of removal spell stuff is just pretty good. I have 5 cards in hand, 1's an end. 1 is still an end. End plus... So they can end here as next turn, if we don't find a removal spell. 44 cards. We have a lot of bad draws, we have a lot of good draws. Ram through my 6-4. Wow, that is horrendous. We take no extra damage though, because obviously they're the same toughness. Same power and toughness and all that sort of stuff. Bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I just bolt one of these, unfortunately. Like, I'm not blocking now, so just... 2 snackers in our deck and we drew both of them. Both at the same time. Both with only 1 Demand Answers. It's pretty miserable. 3. Lead. And that's kind of what, unfortunately, where I need to be, because I'm now just... I've drew no card draw. I've found my snackers, which turns them into card advantage, but then I've just drew nothing. Genent, sure. Play Forest. Forest, play the Findhorn, sure. Attack for 4, now 12. We have Screds, 3 Screds. We have Campfire, clearly a well-known card to help deal with this. We're going to hold back because we need to hold back on the 1-1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They definitely have another Generous End. I guess they have another Nyxborn, which is another payoff. Am I shuffling? I think I have to shuffle, which is really annoying. Because I kind of wanted to gain. I want to keep gaining. Like, I knew it was there, and I knew the Mass Mana was there, but I'm very annoyed at the fact that this is being really awkward. It's just the snacker side of things. Like, this is the sort of matchup we want, and we're losing. So, my main thought is this deck's misbuilt badly. The previous one didn't seem too bad. So we're going to hit for 4. We're going to take it because there's no point in just neglecting 1. Right, so we did draw Demand Answers. So let's cast by discarding a card. Is it too late? Let's see. That looks like it's too late. Especially with another Nyxborn. Put this, and then we have to torch the tower this. And then we're going to gain 2, go 10, and then we're going to look up passing the turn. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like you just, pump the 5 and put it on a mass bundle. I have nothing I can really do. You put it on the one guy. Seems like an odd thing to do. Okay, I can't do anything about that. That's fine. Which I'm fine. It's my 2 life gaining. 7, 8. There's actually no point in blocking. Scred. Grab the prize, no way to do it. I'm going to actually call this video here. I'm still going to upload it because I like to showcase like even bad brews. But yeah, I'm going to call it here and go back to the deck. So when looking at obviously the deck, right? The idea is that your snacker and your grab the prize stuff is your powerful recursion and you turn that into card advantage, right? That's kind of the idea. You keep hitting land drops, you keep removing stuff from player, right? And then you have the Monarch and an Oliphant to finish the game. You have Lembus, not Lembus, you have Campfire to recycle. We're playing Lembus in case we don't have the snackers so we can demand answers. We have no Fiery Temper, which could be an interesting thing to go with this. I ultimately think, as I said, like I think if we have another demand answers that you can sacrifice artifacts to gain card advantage, like Deadly Dispute Effect, even if it is literally word for word demand answers, even if it's sorcery demand answers, it's probably enough to play, right? You have then 8 draw effects, and then you can ditch the snackers, and you can basically play 4 Lembus, 2 something else, go to like 3 campfires and all that sort of stuff. I think that's much better. But ultimately, I think basically the fact that now the demand answers and grab the prize aren't card advantage. That's the big thing, right? They're not card advantage. You play 1 card, discard another, draw 2. So then the snacker at least turns it into, you play the demand answers, you discard the snacker, you draw 2, you return the snacker. So at least the card that you've discarded comes back. And that's where obviously the grab the prize snacker comes in. It's very powerful. And having that on 2 really helps the aggression, really helps put them on the back foot. Then you can sort of use these. I don't know, maybe then, if that's the case, maybe then I need to be slightly more aggressive. You could take it. Like all this expensive stuff goes to being aggressive. There's no real like Dragon Rage Channeler style card that you want that gets a tempo and all that sort of stuff. But what I was ultimately trying to do was I really did enjoy Torch. I really enjoyed in Blue Red Scred in Pauper again. They played Torch the Tower as a card, and I really wanted to try and build around showcasing that. So that's why I was thinking of a control deck. You obviously gain the advantage from Blood Fountain. Like they don't gain the advantage from Blood Fountain, so therefore you can go longer. So then you get the Monarch, and that's where all the deck came together. Obviously this didn't work, and I'm fine with this not working. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. I do want to keep trying something like this, and I do also, and my main thing is, I want to showcase bad decks as well. Like, I build bad decks. I build bad decks all the time. Some that win games, some that can't win games, some that are completely misbuilt, that is unbelievable. And this is just one of them. And yeah, it is. You win some, you lose some. It is what it is. Hope you guys like this video. And do not forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.